What's your band name?
Soulixer.
Alright, and again, one more time with the names.
Soulixer.
No, band names, Soulixer, but your names.
Oh, my name's Thomas O'Brien.
My name's Mason Reinick. I'm Casey Dillard.
And how old are you guys?
24.
I'm also 24. 26.
Alright, and how long you guys been playing together?
8 years. 8 years? Oh, 8 or 9 years. 2018. I joined in 2010. Yeah, I suppose 8 years then.
Wow. And are you guys the current lineup the same lineup it's always been?
We have been playing together since we were just young kids in high school. So yeah, we've been 8 years, same 3 boys, same best friends.
All right. And I know you guys do covers for Society, and you throw in some originals here and there, right? I mean,
well, the thing about our cover songs are we try to make them sound like us, so that when we play our original songs, it all is seamless.
Yeah, kind of fills in. What are your favorites of the originals you play?
Original songs, man. A lot of the, like, for me, emotional songs like 4568, Libra, which are off our new EP, Spectres and Spaceships. What about you?
I like playing songs like Close Enough and Kayla because they're like pretty hype and make people want to move a little bit, and that's how that's my stuff. Yeah, definitely. Close Enough is my favorite song to play right now, but I mean, we're always writing stuff, so my next favorite song is probably next week.
Alright, cool. And what gets the biggest crowd reaction? Like, which song is like the big...
Kayla for sure. We released a music video and a single about 2 years ago.
And Tongue Tied. Well, you know what's funny is Kayla, for the whole song, people sing. For Sunchild, we have a build-up that leads them apart and says, "You still love me," and that gets a great crowd reaction too. People like to sing at that part, so it's a little different.
Cool. So what is your method of writing?
Life experiences is the best thing I can say. To be honest, Thomas O'Brien writes a lot of the lyrics, comes up with the melodies, and comes up with chords. Each song is different, of course, but you know,
a lot of it is from like personal experiences. Like a lot of it, love. I love feeling love. I love writing about heartbreak. It just feels good to kind of let that out. So for me, writing that method of heartbreak is so liberating. So for me, it's that.
All right. What do you guys appreciate about each other as musicians, and then also as about yourselves as musicians?
I think that has to do with our different backgrounds and bringing those backgrounds together, and kind of creating this sound that not a lot of people are doing right now because we're coming from all different angles. So 3 different angles. I like singer-songwriter, lovey-dovey stuff. Mason loves this funk stuff, and Casey loves this like post. Like punk rock stuff. So when we all come together, we kind of create this weird but cohesive sound.
So would you say that your relationship and the reason that you guys have played together for so long, do you think that plays a big part in the sound that you have now?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you see us live, you see that we're not faking the emotions that we're feeling when we're playing a song. So the only way you can not fake emotions around other people that are part of something is if you actually are feeling them together, or if you have really good trust in each other. So we're best friends, and we got both. We got both, exactly. So it's pretty easy.
So if you had to describe the experience of playing shows together, what stays the same, what's consistent about your shows, and what changes with each show?
Stays the same. Structure, we always want to keep the same structure of each song, obviously. Also, I guess the way that we build our show with audiences, making sure that like we're not over aggressive, we're not too under aggressive. We try to maintain a good plateau. And the thing that changes every night is we like to improvise. Every time we solo, every time we kind of have a breakdown, like what can we do differently this time? That sets us apart from last time.
Also, it's funny, there's parts in songs that get a reaction that we don't expect will get a reaction.
Yeah.
So when it happens, it's almost like when a stand-up comedian says something that they don't think is funny, and it's like, whoa, what did they find funny about that? You know what I mean? It's almost the same thing.
Working that in.
So the crowd changes the way we do things.
Right, so what do you think turns on the audience about your playing?
Well, we're genuine. I'm not faking anything.
And we also try to maintain energy. Like, energy is so important, you know what I mean? Like, maintaining like a high energy or a low energy depending on the crowd. What do they want that night, you know what I mean? Some crowds want to fucking rock out all night. Some crowds want to just chill out, eat some pasta, have a glass of wine, and relax. So we read the crowd every night. It's different.
Cool. So what turns on the crowd to you? Like, what do you think that they're looking for when they come to see your show?
Well, our goal is in writing music is definitely to be as listenable as possible while still staying true to writing songs that we care about. We're not just trying to write songs so you like them, but we're also trying to write songs that everyone can connect, not everyone, but most people can connect with. And I think the fact that a random person can hear a song that really resonates with us and hear something in that song that resonates with them creates a bonding moment when it happens that makes them feel like I'm a part of this, even though I have nothing to do with it.
And we lived in Boston for a couple of years with a lot of amazing musicians, and what we tried separating ourselves from was because everybody wanted to play for musicians. Nobody wanted to play for like the average person. We want to play for the everyday person. That's what matters, man.
So what do you think sets you guys apart? What's unique?
That's a good question.
I guess how limited we are with what we have, what we're working with, and what we try to kind of make with that.
You mean in the terms of sound, amount of sound?
The amount of sound that we put out with 3 people. Yeah, and like we try to do as much as we can, and I think that is hindering and also extremely helpful to kind of figure out what our sound is going to be. You know what I mean?
I also think our goal overall is to really connect with people, and not connect with people so like, I hope you listen to our songs and I hope you buy our CDs. It's not like that. It's like to honestly connect with people. So they come up to me and they're like, something about what you played in this song made me feel a way. I'm like, I know because I feel that way. that's what I think it is.
All right, who gets hit on the most and why?
His face.
No, it's not what it is.
Oh my god. Oh, come on, he's got the lead singer.
I'm the singer, man. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You think that's it?
Yes.
All right.
No, he knows how to talk to the ladies. I say we don't, but he's like, your body is a wonderland.
Yeah. Every day I open with that, man. I open with that. Also, every time I go out on a date, I pay the guy to be like, you're in that band, right? That works every time.
So when you're writing lyrics, do you find that you have like very similar stories, themes, or is there a congruency to them?
Could you elaborate a little bit?
Meaning like, do you find like, because you were saying that earlier, I'm in love with love, do you think you find that your stories tend to be a series that kind of plays out? Like, do they all kind of go together?
Yeah, so this is what I've been realizing about songwriting is it's all subjective. Especially the way I write. I don't try to write everything so detailed. So like, it's a Sunday morning and it's crispy out. Like I don't try to write very ambiguously. And I find that my meanings change constantly. Like depending on the day, depending on the girl, it'll always change. And right now with the lyrics that I'm writing now, it's like I don't know where I'm gonna be in a year or 2 from now.
You told me once that you write lyrics and then a couple months later you realize, oh, that's what I meant, and that totally makes sense to how my life went.
Also, I write lyrics from a future perspective. Like
okay.
You'll be fine from here on out because I know that because I'm living it now. And I try to write from
like you're saying to yourself in the
future. I'm
future.
seeing myself in the future, like like my dad. Like you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
It's all gonna work out.
Or it could be
like for life in general.
Right?
Yeah,
totally.
Absolutely.
So where are you currently playing? Like when, what shows, what venues? Can you give me like a quick lineup of things you got coming up?
We just had a release party at Society at Bell Tower.
All right.
We play there a lot. We play, when we play there a lot, but we play there. We play a lot at City Tavern downtown, a lot downtown Fort Myers, Soho, Sky Bar. We play Fort Myers Brewing Company. We play at Space 39. We play all over the place. We also get over to Miami a little bit. We have a show opening up for JJ Gray and the Mofro in Key West in Miami. Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, I would be stoked about that too. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, right?
Holy crap.
Key West,
Wow, that's
They
awesome.
actually play at Point of Bell Brewery every once in a while.
They play at Red Rocks, which blows my mind because that is like lifetime goals.
Ever since I saw Dan Matthews play there, I'm like, I need to be there.
I need to be there.
So tell me more about your new CD and where can I buy it?
It was the best fucking project we ever put together. 100%.
Absolutely.
We went in the studio with probably like 8 songs. We knew we were probably going to record 4 or 5, and we ended up recording 2 that we planned on.
That's exactly right.
2 that we wrote in the studio that you had in the back of your head that we just kind of figured it out, and then another one that we re-recorded because we wanted to tweak a little bit of something.
That's right. We did this whole We did this whole EP with Greg Archilla, who is a fantastic producer, and we could not be more thankful to have worked with him. So
What studio was it?
it wasn't like a big name studio. It was like basically a contact of our producers that had a studio. The bottom half of the house was was a studio. The top half was like where he lived.
Okay.
Super high quality. It's incredible. It's right next to Chris Stapleton's house. It's pretty amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
cool.
And you guys have an online presence, and what will I see on there? And what is the website?
So we just released a brand new music video for Close Enough. You can find it on our YouTube.
Okay.
Soulixer at YouTube. We post everything on Facebook and Instagram are really our main outlets. Our Twitter game's a little bit weak, and we're working on it, but Facebook and Instagram are the main ways to see where we're playing, see our videos, find the links, see what's going on with us and all that.
All right, and do you guys have a way to contact the band if somebody wanted to? Is there a different way for fans to contact you or venues to contact you?
So our Facebook is our main way because we have the most followers on Facebook. So if you message us on Facebook, we see it 100%. So let us know. Also, our email is just our band name at Gmail. Soulixer at Gmail.
Okay.
So most businesses will contact us at Soulixer at Gmail, and like fans will usually message us on Instagram or Facebook and just say, what's up. So it's a little bit different. Yeah. Usually when we get an email, it's more official.
So I'm going to jump back. Have you guys ever envisioned adding another musician to the group?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So our big thing is we pride ourselves on being like a brother band. We really care about each other more than anything. Like music is one aspect of it, but fidelity is everything. So we're totally open to finding another musician, but it has to click in a certain way that this clicks. And this is a hard thing to find, man.
There is,
Yeah.
if we ultimately get to the level that we want to get where we're playing bigger stages, there are parts of his guitar playing that would require another guitar player. And there's tons of melodies in my head that would fit perfectly for a horn section.
Yeah.
So ultimately, maybe one day, if we want to achieve the massive, audience and just scale that we want to be, there would be more musicians. But ultimately, for us to add another band member and be like, "You're in the band," they'd have to be our boy.
It's not like they would be like on the side of the stage, like you just back these people up. We want people that are like not your part of the band, who are as much of a presence as we are.
How do you feel about your fans? Who's your biggest fans? Who's your audience?
If I can say who our biggest fan is, we might all have a different opinion. I was gonna say my dad.
Absolutely.
He's a fucking man. He is awesome. I know you probably can't.
He's not a fan. He is the fourth member of the band.
He's just thinking about joining.
My dad would get us gigs, and get me and Tommy gigs when we were 15. We'd be playing a bar that he'd have to chaperone for the first 2 hours. We weren't drinking or going out. We just wanted to play songs. We would be in the middle of a school week in high school and go play a show because my dad would even have work at 5 o'clock in the morning. Still end up sitting out with us till, 11 or 12 at night, just sitting at a bar so that we can have the opportunity to play at some bar to get our foot in the door.
Remember I was grounded and we had the interview that we were going to do. And I told my dad, I got an interview, I know I'm grounded, can I go? He said, absolutely not. But I'll be out of town. I'm like, perfect.
My dad's like, Tommy better be there.
So I show up, my dad sees the interview like 2 weeks later, he's like, you went to it? I was like, no.
I gotta say, probably my father's our biggest fan. We got tons of really, really, really amazing, supportive, excellent fans though.
Absolutely.
Genuine fans, so it's great.
Cool. And I saw on merch table. What's available at the merch table?
We got so we have a shirt that has our symbol on it that looks like that.
All
And
right.
we got another shirt that that has a tiger on it. That's kind of our new logo that's associated with this EP. And then we have some girl tank tops, and hopefully in the future we'll have some shirts with our new album artwork for our EP Spectres and Spaceships.
Nice.
Tell me about the
And
design of that original logo, though.
This?
Too, yeah.
Well, I mean, I've always been drawn to the yin yang. I'm a huge fan of Kung Fu, to be
biggest
honest.
Bruce Lee fan ever lived. I got life. He's amazing.
Since I was a baby, I've been watching the Kung Fu, and I just spent literally like a week just looking at symbols, trying to find symbols that weren't already matched to other bands, and this symbol is it's called the World Triad. It stands for nature, reality, and time, and there's 3 of us, and I think it's really, really good to think about and apply to our own music and lifestyle because not things you're going to be able to escape, and they make life real. We try to be real. So.
Also, we took really strong acid 3 years ago.
It also has something.
all right. Well,
Spiritual experience, huh?
Yeah, dude.
is there anything that I missed that you'd like me to add?
We love the Chili Peppers.
Red Hot
Chili Peppers
right
are
answer.
the best band in the world, and we don't emulate them, but we idolize them a little bit.
I definitely hear the influence, especially in your bass playing.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, to be able to see a bass player with so much confidence, not only in himself, but to have band members that have so much confidence in him that he can just go nuts, and they know the show's going to be better for it, is super inspiring to me.
So anything that you think would be a breakout moment for you? Like, is there anything that you would like really like to achieve?
Just doing a little interview for a newspaper. I mean, for a society.
I can't be having any kind of this going on without having any kind of media information from the office authorizing.
Too late. We're all done. Too bad. Sorry about that. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, dude. And you made a cameo.
Yeah.
Special, man.